Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 5 of season 2 of Stranger Things. In the last episode, we had some twists and turns that were a lot of fun, especially the reveal of Dustin's new pet being an infantile Demogorgon. Oh, that was some juicy stuff right there. On top of that, you know, this entity having possession of Will is also kind of like intriguing and terrifying, because man, Will can't catch a break at all, and this kid is such a good actor, man. It makes me feel like he was just kind of shafted in the first season, but it was a great story nonetheless. Don't get me wrong, I just feel bad for the kid getting sidelined like that because he's really freaking good. But he's able to kind of feel what this thing wants, feels its intentions, kind of what it needs, what it's afraid of. So he's translating that as Hopper and Joyce are starting to kind of like probe him for as much information as they can get. And he can't really describe it all. So they have him start to draw it out, you know, carrying over these little things they've set up about his character up to this point. And he ends up drawing this gigantic, elaborate root system, or what appears to be a root system. As Hopper goes to investigate it at one of the pumpkin patches that went, that degraded as a result of whatever's going on, he finds tunnels as the camera tilts into the upside down position, and you see the particles that we're very familiar with at this point from anywhere there's a breach. You know, those particulates in the air, those chunky little ashes, whatever they are, pollute these tunnels that are spread out just in a huge net under Hawkins right now. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. Guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. So if you're part of the 75% of people who are watching the channel, or you're new, I hope by the end of this, if you enjoy the reaction, maybe you'll decide to hit that subscribe button at the end. But if you want to see the full length unedited reaction to this, you could also check that out over on Patreon, or become a member of the channel because you access as well. It's one of the ways you help support us over here. We've got a bunch of exclusive content over there for you guys as well. But of course, I know not everybody can go other way to help us like that. And the simple way you can help us is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, and helping us fight the dreaded demon that is known as the YouTube algorithm. That all said and down the way, guys, let's hop into chapter 5. Here we go. My God, this thing's elaborate. They've got it on the walls, on the ceilings, going into other rooms.
See what he's seeing.
Like in the upside down?
Some of him is there. But some of him is here too. It's like he's reaching into Hawkins more and more. And the more he spreads, the more connected to him I feel.
What if all these creatures are like just extensions of this, like a hive mind? And like the Demogorgon was just the soldier ant. It's like dead skin. Big old swaths of it, because it's like so translucent. I don't know, it's weird. Molted snakeskin, kinda. Oh! Oh! Hopper, get the fuck out of there, dude. Fuck. And of course, it's sealing itself up. God damn it, man. All right. They caught that. The doctor, like, threatening them on tape. And they're taking that out of Hawkins. Forgot about that bit.
What happened?
What do you mean?
To us? I waited.
Like only a month.
Every time they kind of have a moment, like he says like something that definitely puts his foot in the hot water for a hot minute.
I saw him.
You saw who, baby?
Hopper.
Hopper. I think he's in trouble. I think he's going to die.
Wake the fuck up, dude.
sure she's not in your room?
Oh, she's in there. Maybe. Unless he dumped her.
All right, Dart. Breakfast time.
I got him. Shit.
He's probably torn through a wall and is already gone or something. Oh, or not.
Yes.
Oh!
Go away, I'm not interested.
Look, I don't want your thin mints, all right, kid?
Thin mints?
Or your religious mumbo jumbo, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, okay?
I want to see Mama. Mama? Breathe. Sunflower. Rainbow.
Are we fought?
This is the right place?
Okay, never mind. I was like, are we finally caught up with those kids from the first episode? Apparently not. Oh, this dude. This conspiracy guy.
Timeline's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your
She'd
timeline
know.
is wrong. And the girl with the buzzed hair, her name was 11.
You might want to sit down for this.
You're about to get you're going to get a lovely little story, buddy.
Hold these.
Is this Lucas's doing? Yeah.
Do you accept the risk?
God, this is so stupid.
Do you accept the risk?
Yeah.
She doesn't believe him. So that she doesn't really know. She doesn't.
Is this where you saw him? Is this where you saw Harbour?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh no.
You know what? I'll call you, okay? Thank you.
You sure? Yeah. Well, have them call me. They don't call me Bob the Brain for nothing.
Bob!
We might need your brain. Welcome to the insanity that is our family.
Or,
What? What is it?
I know that shape. It's Lover's Lake.
There's your starting point.
It's a map of Hawkins. Huh. Right, Will?
I guess. Damn, man. He was quick. Bob the Brain indeed. Hopper's a fucking badass, dude.
Oh yeah, that.
It's her mom. Or something in the Upside Down.
She wants to talk.
Damn, man.
Did you figure it out?
Well, it's hard. The ratio isn't exactly 1 to 1. I mean, if you're twisting my arm and you are twisting my arm, I would say that half mile southeast of Danford.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're just gonna leave him here. We're gonna go pull Hopper out of a hole.
Listen.
Aw.
Steve, are those for Mr. or Mrs. Wheeler?
No.
Good. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Nancy isn't home. Do you still have that bat?
Bat? What bat?
The one with the nails.
Why?
I'll explain it on the way.
Now?
Now!
Oh, dude. I love it. He's like, all right, fine. I'll play. I mean, he knows what's up. He's part of it also. Meanwhile, Hopper's stuck crawling up this butthole he made in the wall. Hopper's about to get a little hentai preview here. Oh no! No, 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 no!
It's crazy, but I really liked it.
Liked it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a few issues.
Issues.
Yeah, she doesn't believe it.
Max, I'm serious.
Oh, no. You know what it was? It was 11. The girl...
You're going to get us killed. Do you understand?
You're serious? Shit, I gotta go. Don't follow me out. Okay?
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
The hell I tell you?
I'm not late.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lucas?
Well, you know what happens when you lie.
I'm not lying.
The tape recording, is it enough? Is it incriminating?
You don't believe this, do you?
I believe you, but that's not the problem. You don't need me to believe you. You need them to believe you.
We water it down.
Precisely.
Wait, what?
Your story. We moderate it. Close enough that it hits the man right where it hurts.
And those assholes that killed Barb.
They'll go down.
We'll see. We'll see if it works. What the fuck? It's running away from the heat? Like the monster?
If you talk to Terry, will you tell her that I love her very much? And that I'm sorry that I didn't believe
Stop talking.
Sorry.
I'm home. No.
What the hell?
Breathe. 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 Just breathe, all right?
Sunflowers?
450.
Oh my.
Breathe. They're on their way.
Stay with us.
And it's all scrambled together. She's trapped reliving all of that. All that chaos.
Turn right.
What?
I saw him.
Where?
Not here, in my now memories.
In my now memories.
Give me that. I need you to help me get down there.
Joyce, what are you talking about?
Bob! Now!
We need flamethrowers. Torches. Pyromancers. Follow the crumbs. Hopefully they didn't cover up his crumbs.
Joyce!
What are you doing? Somebody needs to be up there.
Tunnels.
Do you see anything? I mean, in your now memories?
Hawkins, after those experiments, they were like, yeah, shit's not okay. Yes. Oh.
Will, are you okay?
That's horrifying. Poor Will. Oh my God. Damn. Dude, this episode was crazy. With Lucas trying to bring Max in on it. Like, I don't, unless you were there, unless you know what's going on or you've seen these things happening for yourselves, like, it's no surprise to me that she thought he was full of shit until he really started to press her out there when she started saying stuff out loud. Knowing how Hawkins' lab probes like everything in the town, I'm like half surprised that nobody came jumping on their asses up to that point. And then, yeah, some of my suspicions about Billy, I think is his name, like the brother for Max that keeps picking her up. When it comes to Lucas, I don't know, a little more reinforcement right there. Piece of shit. Joe trying to, sorry, that's the actor's name. Jesus. Scrambled at the moment. That was just a crazy whole set of events there, man. Steve coming to the Wheeler home to try to make up with Nancy and then running into Dustin, who's just trying to find anybody on the team right now because he's captured a baby infantile fucking Demogorgon at his house while he sent his mom on like a wild goose chase looking for their dead cat, though she doesn't know that. She thinks there's actually hope to find her little kitten out there somewhere, but Dustin, man, playing it cold. Lucas's sister being a little brat and cutting him off from trying to reach the communications to the other team. Oh, man. Though Hopper going on that exploration all on his own, like the fucking mad lad he is, man. I love it. Hopper is still my favorite character, I think, in the show right now, man. So good. I think it's pretty close. It's him and Dustin, I think, is who's like kind of coming up on it. Nancy and so Nancy and Jonathan didn't do what I thought they were going to do. They went to this conspiracy dude to try to see if maybe that they have enough evidence that would warrant them maybe kind of going public with it. So I guess maybe that's smarter in the long run, because he is kind of right. The moment they get wind of that, they can shut it down and people are going to be more likely to believe whatever's put out by them rather than whatever else is going on because of how fantastical things are going to be. So I kind of get that train of thought with them having to water it down and change up some of the details to make it more believable, something familiar to people so they can relate it to something they know about from, public events in general. So they can kind of, absorb it a little bit better. So we'll see how that goes. That was an interesting whole exchange, especially the moment leading up to that with Nancy and Jonathan at the motel. The whole will they won't the energy, man. Jonathan probably was right there on the edge until he opened his mouth. Damn. Put his foot right in his mouth. So I guess, it has been a year. So I guess she waited a month-ish before diving back into things with Steve. And it makes it sound like Nancy was kind of waiting for Jonathan to make a move during that time. I don't know. That's kind of how I read it. So I'm curious if you guys read it a different way. But Steve, man, it's getting wrapped up in the ride again, just stumbling into these events. It's hilarious. He was there to make up with Nancy, and then Dustin's is nope, you're giving with me. Get your spiked bat. We're going on a mission. We haven't touched base with them yet. And then on top of that, another person getting roped back into things, not just Max now, but Bob the Brain, not knowing what the hell's going on. I can't imagine his fortitude and patience to go through with all this stuff right now, especially walking into this, what you can only imagine from an outsider's perspective being insanity, with these drawings on the ceiling, walls, floor, everything, roping around, but then getting sucked into the puzzle of it all because he loves puzzles. Then getting dragged all the way out into the middle of nowhere, out to this farm, to then see this hole in the ground where your girlfriend's running up, screaming at it, Hopper, And he's just like, what is going on? Stab it. This thing starts writhing and puking goop and everything. And she's like, I got to go down. And then they both go down. You know, for all they knew, I mean, assuming Mike and Will would not have been able to keep that thing open. They didn't have anybody up top to watch that thing. It was just the kids. Bob should have stayed up top. But Hawkins, you know, they finally got the test results back from their samples that they took after they were doubting Hopper. Now, they said they didn't find anything weird in the soil, but when it's exposed to heat... So it's like the Upside Down is either becoming one with the materials around it, or this entity is becoming one with Hawkins itself, not just Will. Because it seemed like they were trying to spiral away from the heat source, because we know it hates heat. It likes the cold. I could be reading that wrong, but that's what it was looking like. So it means, making me wonder if it's converting the materials or the makeup of the ground around it to match the Upside Down. Like, is it terraforming Hawkins? Is that what it's trying to do? I don't know, man. It's crazy. But yeah, great performances in this. Will is doing a great job. 11 with Hopper just missing and in the wind right now. She's just like, after she found those secret files, she just hitchhiked to go meet her mom. And we see that this cycle and these words that she's been uttering, the seemingly nonsense to the untrained eye, is her trapped in this loop of just re-examining her memories from those couple of days where she gave birth to trying to track down and find her kid later. You know, maybe she was pondering over these things for a while as she was trying to keep those core bits that helped her get to that end point intact while they were shocking her, which is just shitty, man. Because we saw she was fine for a little while, and then she found the information she needed to go chase them down after trying to do the legal battle thing. And they shut her down, and so she went later, and that's why we saw 11, I assume is 11, in there as like a toddler with who I assume is that the other girl we saw at the opening of episode 1 that we have yet to actually cut back to yet. And then that's when she got fried, because her sister said that she wasn't, since like 5 years ago, she hasn't been the same. So at this point, it'd be like 6 years ago. She hasn't been the same. So it means she waited for a period before going out there. So 6 years from however old 11 is right now, I would about match what that kid looked like, I guess. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's heartbreaking what it is. But 11 found her actual family. So that's exciting. Guys, what'd you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that on socials down below. Hope you follow me in each and every one of those. And guys, remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this episode or any of the other ones, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy, Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Nate Prouty, and Melita. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. And everybody here on the channel that's been supporting us along the way, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Stranger Things Season 2. Take care, everybody.